Legend Mick Foley, and you are watching C-RadTV here, right here on YouTube. Have a nice day.
This is Cody Diener, and you are watching C-RadTV on YouTube. And just like Cody Diener, C-RadTV lives by two simple words. Just give her, yeah.
How's it going, guys? It's Rousey at a WWE Raw review from March 11th, the Raw after Fastlane. Only 27 days till WrestleMania 35, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So we start off Raw with the Shield coming out to the ring. The Shield, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and boring fuckface Roman Reigns. They all come out through the crowd. They all get in the ring. Roman grabs the mic first. Roman Reigns, I realize life is short. Tomorrow is not always guaranteed. Yeah, you've already said that a few weeks ago. We get the point now. Roman Reigns, I have no regrets after last night. Roman Reigns, I was in this ring doing what I love with the guys I love. Easy, Roman, easy. Easy. It's a PG show. Like, if you're gonna go that far, just go get a room. Roman Reigns, we on road to WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, we the Shield need to handle our own businesses alone. Roman Reigns, I want singles match tonight. Of course you do, Roman. When do you not want a singles match, you dumb fuck? Roman Reigns, we love you, Dean. Oh, so now Roman's gonna go ahead and kiss every member of the Shield's ass to try and get a cheap pop from the crowd. Roman Reigns, Seth, how long you chasing the dream? Roman Reigns, Seth gonna slay the beast at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, when Seth wins Universal title, whole world will chant, burn it down. So then the Shield go, they then do their signature fist pose in the ring, and then Roman and Dean leave the ring, leaving Seth in the ring all on his own to address Brock Lesnar. So before Seth could even say one word, Paul Heyman then comes out. Of course, Paul does his normal introduction. Yeah, we get the idea at this point. So then Seth goes and then tries saying Brock Lesnar like Paul does. Brock Lesnar. I don't think it's as good as Paul's. I tried, though. So then Seth goes on and then lists all of Brock's recent opponents that Brock has struggled against. Names like Samoa Joe. Names like Braun Strowman. Names like Roman Reigns. Names like Finn Balor. And the list goes, and AJ Styles, and Daniel Bryan. So then Paul goes, and then Seth tells Paul he has 3 weeks to run his mouth before he slays the beast at WrestleMania. So then Paul goes on and said that Brock had no time to prepare for most of his opponents, where on average Brock had 5 to 6 to even 12 days to prepare for those set opponents, because every time Brock had a match, it was always changing. Really, Paul? Not enough time to prepare? That's your fucking excuse? Get the fuck out of here. I thought you were better, Paul. If you're just gonna waste the WWE's time with excuses, then don't waste our time. Get the fuck out. So then Paul goes on and then plays a Brock Lesnar video highlight package. Brock's Universal title reign, where Brock rarely shows up to defend the title. So then Paul goes on after and then says that Seth doesn't know Brock Lesnar very well. And then Shelton Benjamin comes out from the crowd, and Shelton hits 3 German suplexes on Seth Rollins, which then leads after commercial break to an impromptu one-on-one match between Seth Rollins and Shelton Benjamin, with Paul Heyman on commentary. So highlights of the match, Shelton's head tosses go along with Seth's dropkick at his blockbuster and his back body drop. During this commentary, when Paul at first was asked if he paid Shelton, Paul at first denied, but later on in the match, Paul would then go on and admit he paid Shelton Benjamin to come out and attack Seth Rollins. You dumbass. If you're gonna try and deny it, do a better fucking job, god damn it. So getting back to the match. Seth's Sling Blade was good, but Sean would botch it because he'd react way too late from it, so Sean's got to work on his timing better. Seth's Springboard Clothesline was good. Shelton's 2 release German suplex is good, along with Seth's 2 super kicks. And then during commentary, Paul Heyman would reveal that next week on Raw in Chicago, Brock Lesnar will be on Raw next week. So next week in Chicago, Brock Lesnar is actually going to show up for work. I guess in Chicago, the price is right for Brock Lesnar. But getting back to the match ending, Seth would go and hit the stomp on Shelton Benjamin. Seth gets the 3 count for the win. So Seth built some valuable momentum heading into WrestleMania. But next week, Seth will get to confront Brock Lesnar. Maybe this time, Seth doesn't get the shit kicked out of him and ends up getting hit with 6 F5s like last time. Well, that's what caused Seth to have that back injury in the first place. But continuing on, next up, our next matchup is for the Intercontinental Championship. We have Finn Balor defending against Bobby Lashley. So to the match, highlights of the match, Bobby's belly to back slam was good. Finn's dropkick was good along with his missile dropkick, and then a slingshot dropkick through the bottom rope. Bobby's faceplant was pretty good too. Bobby's side suplex slam on the apron was very well done. Finn's back body drop was good along with his basement dropkick. Finn's double leg takedown, which led into a stomp, was good. Great sequence. Finn's sling blade was good. Bobby actually reacted well to it, unlike Shelton Benjamin. So yeah, Shelton, you should take some lessons from Bobby Lashley on how to react to the sling blade properly, so you don't fuck it up next time. Finn's missile dropkick was good too. But as Finn was going for the coup de grace, some man in a sweater would then come out from the crowd and then ring the bell repeatedly. Like just hammering that bell, just hammering it down. And then this man goes and then takes the Intercontinental title belt from the timekeeper. And then the man reveals himself to be Lio Rush. So then Lio goes on and says that Finn does not deserve to be Intercontinental Champion. Finn goes and chases after Lio. Finn would hit an enziguri to Lio on the apron. So Finn Balor goes for a springboard move. Bobby Lashley would hit the spear in midair. Bobby gets the 3 count for the win. So an assist from Lio Rush, Bobby Lashley is your new Intercontinental Champion. Again. So yeah, the Intercontinental title is going to be now placed into a game of hot potato. Whoopee, that was like the last thing we needed to have happen in this company. Guess you know what? We haven't had enough shitty bookings, so let's have some more. And if anyone's wondering, I have the Intercontinental title. My Intercontinental title replica is way over there. Right by the United States title, in case anyone is wondering where I placed it. Just thought I'd just point that out for you real quick. But yeah, let's continue on. So next up, we have Ronda Rousey, the Raw Women's Champion, comes out to the ring. So yes, this is going to be interesting what Ronda says almost a week after Ronda exposed the business of professional wrestling. So the question is, can Ronda keep us entertained? And will the fans stop being fucking oversensitive pussies and not get triggered over what Ronda says? All that and that much more is about to be answered. So Ronda Rousey comes out. Ronda then goes on and tells the fans that are applauding her to take their applause and shove it. Then Ronda goes on and calls the WWE Universe a bunch of bandwagon bitches. Whoa! This is already getting good. But I don't think Ronda gives a fuck if it's a PG show or not. She'll say whatever she wants. Like she already mentioned in that said video I played. So then Ronda goes on, she calls Becky Lynch a coward. And then Ronda goes on and says that anyone in the WWE booing her is a coward. You heard it here first, folks. So in other words, if we boo her, we're cowards. You heard it here first, folks. We're all cowards. We're all pussies. So then Ronda goes on and says that she's going to embarrass Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. And then Rhonda says that she will also expose Charlotte, Becky, and the WWE for the con artists that they truly are at WrestleMania. Alrighty, okay, this is actually good so far. Good segment so far. And then Rhonda ends it off by saying that Becky and Charlotte Flair are a joke, and that anyone that believes this charade is a joke. So if you believe the charade, you're a joke. So Rhonda gets ready to leave, and then Dana Brooke's music hits. And then Dana goes on, she says that she will not let Rhonda disrespect the WWE. And I'm not gonna let you disrespect the WWE because what you said about the company and that whole everyone in here is fake hurts my feelings. It rubs me in the wrong way. Grow up. So Dana goes on and says that she worked her tail off to get here. And then Dana goes on and says that she wants a chance at the Raw Women's title. You want Ronda Rousey, huh?
You serious?
So Ronda then goes on and attacks Dana Brooke with a kick to the gut. Ronda then goes on, hits a few judo throws on Dana Brooke. And then Ronda goes and hits the Piper's Pit on Dana. So then as Ronda's about to lock in the armbar, Ronda then goes and refuses to do it and then tells everyone to pay $60 and I'll show you what an armbar looks like. And then Ronda goes and then strikes a referee when the refs had to come out to separate Ronda from Dana. So yeah, you wanted Dana, you wanted Ronda? Oh, you got Ronda, alright. You got Ronda's foot fucking shoved up your ass, that's what happened. I guess that means Dana is now a babyface. But surprisingly, Ronda didn't get that much of a loud booing reaction. It was more of a silent reaction. Almost little to no reaction. It's crazy. I thought she would have had a lot more heat for that, for what she said last week. Guess I was wrong. But continuing on, next up we get a tag team match. We get the team of Ricochet and Aleister Black versus Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. Highlights of the match: Chad's slide slam was good. Aleister's leg sweep was also good. Bobby's spine buster and standing suplex was good. Chad's moonsault splash over Bobby Roode, very well done. Bobby's backbreaker was good along with Ricochet's neckbreaker. Bobby and Chad's German blockbuster combo, very well done. Ricochet's springboard dropkick was good. Match ending, Aleister hits the Black Mass on Bobby Roode. Aleister gets the 3 count for the win. But after the match, as Aleister and Ricochet are on the stage posing, Revival, Scott Dawson, and Dash Wilder, the Raw Tag Team Champions, they come out and attack Aleister Black and Ricochet from behind on the stage for a post-match assault. Man, we were having a good run there of no post-match assault. But Revival had to ruin it. Better luck next time, boys and girls. And also, before we continue on, we do have another inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame. Into this year's class, we have the famous tag team of Harlem Heat is going into the 2019 WWE Hall of Fame. So yes, Harlem Heat, Stevie Ray, and Booker T are going in. They joined D-Generation X and the Honky Tonk Man and Tori Wilson. And also with Harlem Heat going into the Hall of Fame, this also means that Booker T becomes a two-time WWE Hall of Famer. So Booker T will now join the likes of Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels as the only two-time WWE Hall of Fame. Pretty good club, if you ask me. So continuing on, next up we get a Moment of Bliss segment, where Alexa Bliss goes on, she comes out, she goes and names the previous WrestleMania hosts from the recent WrestleManias, names like Kim Kardashian, The Rock, and even The New Day. She missed Hulk Hogan for WrestleMania 30. So Alexa Bliss goes on and says on this Moment of Bliss, she will be announcing who will be hosting WrestleMania 35. And the official host is Alexa Bliss. Yes, Alexa Bliss is hosting WrestleMania 35. So then Alexa goes on and says that it's an honor to be hosting WrestleMania. It is a true honor, Alexa. You've earned it. Savor this moment. You deserve it. So continuing on, we go backstage where Braun Strowman is having an interview about what he did to Colin Jost last Monday when he lifted Colin up in the air while Michael Che was in the bathroom. Because Colin Jost and Michael Che were also announced as the special WrestleMania correspondents. Because Colin asked if WWE was real, and Braun Strowman proceeded to choke the shit out of him. Colin, this is what happens when you run your mouth like a complete fucking tool, you dumb fuck. And for anyone that's wondering who Colin and Michael Che are, they're both members of Saturday Night Live. That comedy show. So then during Braun's interview, Braun gets told that his car is here during an interview. And Braun was at first was confused. But once we come back from commercial break, we realize what the car was. So Braun was then told that the cast of Saturday Night Live, the crew, was giving Braun Strowman a special car. A red Chevy Camaro. A red Camaro with a black stripe down the middle. Looks a bit like that one Toy Crash Wreckers car that's being sold at Toys R Us right now. Or Target, where Braun Strowman's trashing the car. They're now going to make it real life size. So Braun takes a look at the car, and then predictably, Braun starts ripping the Camaro apart. He first rips the door off, he then rips the seat out, he then rips a fender out. The left front fender, and then rips the bumper off, and then the hood. He doesn't rip apart the engine, though. Damn it, Braun. That was a beautiful car. Why the fuck did you have to trash it? Braun, why? Alright, so then Braun grabs the left front fender of the car, hands it to the one crew guy, and then tells him to give this to Michael Che and Colin Jost. And then says at WrestleMania in New York, both Michael and Colin are gonna get these hands. So what will happen to Colin and Michael? We're gonna have to wait and see. Well, part of it was because Braun said he couldn't even fin the car. You know, Braun, you could have just adjusted the seat, but that would just make too much sense. But yeah, we just took that one toy that's being sold with Braun trashing the car, and we just brought it to real life. So then continuing on, next up we get Elias in the ring. Of course, Elias in his hometown of Pittsburgh. So Elias goes on, he says that he returns to Pittsburgh as a hero. And then Elias says that being born in Pittsburgh is a waste of life. Ouch. That's got a sting. So then Elias says the people of Pittsburgh are miserable, and the ones that are successful always get held back. And then Elias says that he told Antonio Brown to demand a trade and get the hell out of this city, so that the miserable people don't hold him back. Oh, Elias, now you know about the Antonio Brown trade where Antonio got traded to Oakland. Now you found out. There you go. It just took me calling you out to get it. Well done. So then, No Way Jose's music hits. And then No Way Jose comes out with his cringe-ass Congo line. And then Elias wastes no time. He gets out of ring and then attacks No Way Jose. And then Elias goes and attacks members of the cringe line. And then Elias ends this attack by hitting the drift away on No Way Jose on the ramp, bottom of the ramp. So yeah, I guess Elias has had enough of people interrupting him while he's trying to sing and talk his wisdom. So yeah. So then continuing on, next up we have Lacey Evans' music hits. Lacey Evans comes out. Yeah, I think you get the idea. Except this time, she goes right to the announcer's table and is about to walk away. But as Lacey is walking away, Nia Jax music hits, and then Nia Jax comes out. Went to Mina, and Nia then has a stare down with Lacey Evans before walking to the ring, while Lacey heads to the backstage area. Hey Vince, quick question. Are you going to have Lacey Evans actually fucking do something before WrestleMania? Because this shit is getting fucking old and annoying real fast. Like, come on. Do something. Do we like have to poke her with a stick for her to finally do something? God damn. So then we lead into our next matchup, Nia Jax versus Natalya. So before the match, Natalya would come out on a microphone. Natalya says that she has to think of who has her back here in WWE. Because everyone Natalya thought had her back has either stabbed her in the back or were different people. So then Natalya goes on and says that her friend, WWE Hall of Famer Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon, has always had her back. And so then Beth Phoenix music hit, and then Beth Phoenix comes out with Natalya into her corner for this matchup. So no highlights of this match because literally, bell rings, Natalya goes off the rope, Tamina takes a swipe at Natalya's feet, she interferes. As the ref is looking at Tamina, Beth Phoenix gets in the ring and then attacks Nia Jax, forcing the DQ. So Nia Jax is going to win this match regardless. So then after the match, Beth Phoenix goes, she clears the ring of both Nia Jax and Tamina for post-match assault. Beth and Natalya stand tall in the ring, but hold up, we ain't done yet. Because as Nia and Tamina head backstage, they are then attacked by Bayley and Sasha Banks, the women tag team champions, one night after Sasha Banks killed the memes and finally had a successful title defense on the main roster. So yeah, Bayley and Sasha would continue to brawl with Nia and Tamina until the refs and security had to come over and separate them. So yeah, this feud, I guess, is only beginning. I guess it's going to be the climax to at WrestleMania. Probably going to be a triple threat match for the women's tag team titles. We're just going to have to wait and see. So continuing on, next up, we have Triple H coming out to the ring, of course, to go face-to-face with Batista, as promised. So then Triple H gets in the ring. Triple H then asks for Batista to come out like a man and come face-to-face. So then Batista's music hits and Batista comes out. However, Batista was not alone because he brought his own security guards with him to block the ramp while Batista stands on the stage. So then Triple H asks if Batista is going to come to the ring like a man. So then Batista goes and he says he learned from Triple H and Rick. And then Batista says that he wants to give Triple H to give him what he wants. And then Batista asks where Triple H's sledgehammer was, since his hammer is never far away from Triple H at any time. I don't think with those security guards, Triple H is gonna need that hammer tonight. So then Triple H says that he ain't giving Batista anything. And then Triple H then asks if he's gonna have to go through the guards of the Indie Seed. Oh, I see what he did there, because Batista was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Indies. I see what you did there, Triple H. I see it. Good job, bravo. That was good. So then Batista says that they're doing this on his terms, not Triple H's. So then Batista then goes on and says that he quit WWE just to get as far away from Triple H as possible. And then Batista goes on saying that he'll hurt everyone Triple H loves until Triple H gives Batista what he wants. So then Triple H goes on and says that he'll give Batista the ass whipping he deserves. Well, that's one way to do it, Triple H. You could give him that. But then Batista says that's not good enough. So then Batista then says that he wants a match with Triple H at WrestleMania. So then Triple H then says that he accepts Batista's challenge. So it's official, WrestleMania 35. Batista versus Triple H. A rematch from WrestleMania 21. So it looks like Triple H's pectoral will be good to go for Mania. So then Batista says that he's proud of Triple H because now Batista can end his own career on his terms, but can also end Triple H's but he said it'll be Triple H's last match on his terms. So then Triple H goes on and then announces that they are playing his game. And that Triple H is going to pick the stipulation. And the stipulation will be no holds barred. So there you go. At Mania 35, Batista versus Triple H. In a no holds barred match. Could it also be a career-threatening match? We're just going to have to wait and see. So then next up, we get a segment. We get Kurt Angle coming out to the ring. So Kurt Angle goes on and then says that he's always considered Pittsburgh his hometown. Even though Kurt Angle is from Allenville, Pennsylvania. Which is not far away from Pittsburgh, so I'll give him that. So then Kurt so goes on and then says that Mania 35 will be his farewell match. So yes, Kurt Angle is officially retiring after WrestleMania. This time for good. So then Kurt goes on, he thanks the WWE and the WWE Universe for their continued support the last 15, 16 years. You know, however long Batista... Actually, it was 22 years, actually. He's been in the company for a while. Since the Attitude Era. But of course, he left in 2006 and, left for 10 years. So, yeah. Oh, okay, we're going to say 22 years when Kurt has been gone for 10 years? I don't know. I'll let you decide. So then Kurt goes on and says that before WrestleMania, Kurt wants to have one more match in Pittsburgh before Mania. So Kurt is going to have one last singles match in his hometown. And his opponent for this matchup is Apollo Crews. Yeah, I think we could have done better, but I guess Apollo isn't good enough. So to the match, highlights of the match. Kurt's hip toss is going along with his arm drag, and Kurt's overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Apollo's drop kick was good along with his standing suplex. Kurt's 3 German suplexes were good. Apollo's arm drag was pretty well done too. Apollo's enziguri was good along with a standing moonsault. Match ending, Kurt hits the angle slam on Apollo. Kurt gets the 3 count for the win. Now normally the guy that's retiring would usually put the younger guy over because they would benefit more from it. But I guess, since it's Kurt's hometown, we gotta give him that feel-good moment. Let him ride off into the sunset to Mania. But after the match, Apollo then goes and raises Kurt Angle's hand. So Apollo admitting that Kurt is the better man. At least Apollo is being a good sport about it. So now next up we get to our main event. We have Baron Corbin versus boring fuckface Roman Reigns. So boring fuckface's music hits. Boring fuckface comes out, same boring entrance as before. There wasn't even much of a reaction. There was a couple cheers and then a couple boos. But it was mainly silent. No reaction. We could say it's Vince McMahon muting the crowd. Or we could say the fans may have clued in to Vince's master plan. Because remember, Vince says Roman Reigns is out there for a reaction. So the fans are like, maybe if we don't give Roman a reaction, Vince won't shove this motherfucker down our throat. So, Vince, I think you gotta change it up. I think the fans are clued on to your plan. I think they're figuring it out. They've caught on to it. So, boring fuckface comes out, same boring entrance, comes to the ring. As Roman gets in the ring, Drew McIntyre comes out from the crowd and attacks Roman from behind for pre-match assault. Drew goes on, he attacks Roman. Roman would initially fight back until Drew would hit a Claymore on Roman outside the ring. Then Drew would go and hit a second Claymore on Roman Reigns. This one ending with Roman Reigns' head bouncing into the ring post out on the outside of the ring. So then the refs and the doctors come out to check on Roman. And then Seth Rollins runs out to go check on Roman too. So Seth asks if Roman's okay. Roman Reigns, I think I have a headache. My head hurts. Well, no fucking shit your head hurts, Sherlock. You just got your head drilled into the fucking post. No shit. I'm just hoping you ain't seriously hurt, brother. Roman Reigns, I ain't cool. Ah, damn it, Drew, I think you knocked some brain cells out of him. Damn it, Drew! You're not supposed to hit him too hard! He just got back from having leukemia! Not too soon to injure him! You gotta wait till people hate him and want him gone! That was too soon, you can't injure him yet, goddammit! What's wrong with you? Damn it, Drew, you fucked up! I don't want Roman gone yet! No, too soon! So then Roman goes and heads backstage to the medical room. But before we continue on, let's play a little game. So on this screen right here, I have a picture of Roman Reigns. Now, whatever you're watching this video on, whether it be a phone, a tablet, or a TV, or a computer, whatever, you name it, I want you to pause the video right now. I want you to touch Roman Reigns. This picture of Roman Reigns I have on the screen right now. I want you to touch him right now. Do it. Do it. Gently, dumbass. You just gave him a concussion. What's wrong with you? Take it easy on the man. He just got back from leukemia and he may have a concussion now. God damn it. Too soon to take him out. The people don't hate him yet. God damn it, people. So then Dean Ambrose, who was right outside the trainer's room, Dean would go and then find Triple H. Dean would then tell Triple H he wants to face Drew McIntyre tonight in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And of course, Triple H would then give Dean the okay to have the match, and then Dean tells him the match is right now. So then Dean Ambrose comes out to the ring for our impromptu main event Falls Count Anywhere match. Dean comes out to the ring. Drew McIntyre then comes out to the ring also with the microphone in hand, but no music playing. So then Drew asks if Dean is going to take the beating like a man, or if he's going to take it like his cowardly brother Roman Reigns. So then Dean goes, he runs out of the ring and attacks Drew McIntyre for pre-match assault. And yes, it was pre-match assault because Dean attacked him before the bell rang. So it is technically pre-match assault. So yeah, but when the bell didn't ring, we'll continue on. Highlights of the match. Dean's standing suplex on the stage on the ramp was good. Dean's dive on Drew McIntyre off the stage was pretty good too. Dean and Drew would then brawl in the crowd. Drew's Glasgow kiss was good. Dean would then go and bite Drew McIntyre to prevent Drew from throwing him out of the press box area. Dean's table shot with a little small concessions table in that same press box area was pretty good too. Dean and Drew would then brawl during the commercial break in the concession stand, throwing Drew over a condiments table, and then Drew throwing Dean Ambrose right into the merchandise stand. Damn, merchandise stand's always getting destroyed. So then the matchup would then go to the ring, back to the ringside area. Drew snap suplex was good. Drew's two steel step shots were good, along with a standing suplex. Then Drew and Dean would then go and brawl in the crowd again, this time near the tech area. Drew's chair shots were good. Dean would then hit a low blow on Drew McIntyre using his leg to get out of a headlock. And keep in mind, since Falls Count Anywhere is a no disqualification match, what Dean did is 100% A-OK legal. We are all good in the clear. So then Dean's standing elbow was pretty good too. So then this brawl matchup heads to back to the stage area near the announce table. Dean would hit a side suplex on Drew onto the announce table, but the table stands, so haha, Dean, the table didn't break. Drew would then hit an uppercut low blow on Dean Ambrose to get back for earlier. Then Drew goes and then stabs Dean in the face with a pencil. A pencil! Not just any pencil, no. A yellow, where is it? There it is. A yellow number 2 pencil. Just goes and stabs him right in the face. There we go. I just showed a pencil there. So then Drew goes, he throws Dean twice into the LED board on the stage. So then to the match ending, Drew would grab Dean, put him in the guard railing off the stage. Drew would then hit a Claymore on Dean Ambrose while Dean was stuck in the railing. Drew gets the 3 count for the win. So then Drew goes, he poses on the announce table. But after the match, while Drew was posing, Dean Ambrose would then get back up. And then Drew would hit a second Claymore on Dean Ambrose for post-match assault. And that's how we end Raw. So overall, Raw, it was pretty meh. A meh show. You know, it's WWE. What else is new? Meh show. Really liked the Rhonda segment, though. It was pretty entertaining. But yeah, overall, show rating, 3 out of 10, my final rating. It was pretty meh. It wasn't a good show, but it wasn't 100% terrible. So yeah, meh, mediocre at best. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Congrats to Booker T on becoming a 2-time WWE Hall of Famer. Just think of this, for almost 7 years, we've only had one 2-time Hall of Famer. That was Ric Flair. Now in 2019, we'll now have 3 2-time Hall of Famers. Because now, HBK and Booker T have joined that mountaintop. But yeah, will we have any more 2-time Hall of Famers this year? Or is the total of 3 good enough? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, folks. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out.